Okay, so boom, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all now tuned in with your guy, Joe T, and we having a conversation in the pod. Commercial break me, please, before we even start. If you ain't already got the book, go get the book. Link is in the description, and it's on sale, $12.99. So I don't even want to hear you can't afford it. But look though, I met my guy Drake from Memphis, Tennessee, probably about 4 or 5 months ago. We was in the Uber, right? He pulled up on the street as we sitting in there dialogue, and I'm talking to him, he talking back. We having a whole little conversation, right? We conversing. He ended up looking back. He was like, man, that's my guy. And when he, at that point, man, we started having a real deal conversation about healing, anxiety, things of that nature, man. And bro was telling me, moving out here, it brought something different to him. Do you remember what that conversation? Because I feel like a lot of, I feel like a lot of black men need to hear this conversation.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely, bro.
What was your transition like coming from Memphis to?
Man, my transition coming from Memphis was coming down here to Dallas was a little different. When I was in Memphis, I was a single father.
Yeah.
With a little girl. She was my daughter. I had my daughter. She was 8 when we moved out here, but I was single father for like 4 or 5 years. I was living in Castelia, Dolphin, you know what I mean? And doing my thing. But it's just the environment of how Memphis is. It's a good place. You know what I'm saying? It's love, but it's a lot. It's a lot going on there. It's a lot of poverty, a lot of drugs and stuff. So I just like I just had to get out of that city and move here. But moving from Dallas, moving from Memphis to here, the environment was different. The people were different. The opportunities was different. And where I was coming from, I wasn't accustomed to it.
Question, because you said something about your paranoia level and how long it took for you to realize. Because you said something about your neighbor. I remember the whole conversation.
I see.
About them inviting you over, or they kept walking by and you was.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I was with my girl. I was with my wife. She's my wife now, but I was with my girl. She was my girlfriend at the time. So I'm sitting outside in the patio. I'm just partaking. I was smoking.
Yeah.
I was smoking weed. And this guy walked by and he was like, "Hey man, I got a bong," and I was like, "Nah, I'm cool, man. It's all right." He was like, "Nah, man, you can have it." And I'm like, "Hey man, I'm good." You know what I mean? It's cool. Nah, man. I said, "Hey man, listen, man, get away from me." Didn't I tell you about my kid? And she was like, "Baby, what you doing? That's my neighbor." I said, "Man, okay, I told that man I ain't want what."
Right.
She said, "He's cool, it's all right. He's nice." The man came on and gave me a bong. He was in a package, had a real nice, he was never been used or nothing before, you know what I'm saying? But the anxiety that I had from Memphis thinking about that was like, there was a setup.
Right.
Something was wrong. And at that moment, it made me realize that, man, everything ain't like that.
Right.
And it helped me understand where I was at that point. Like, man, I'm like, you tripping. It had to adapt to my environment. It also let me know that the environment that I was in, man, that ain't what it is. You could come here, man, and have a whole different life. You know what I mean?
I went through the exact transition coming here. Like, I come from my sister's house, lived in the project, like one of the worst areas I feel like in Springfield, Tennessee. Like my grandmama has like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I had been out of prison for almost 3 years. I hadn't touched the gun, had the whole none of that. You know what I'm saying? To walk from my sister's house when I moved back home to my granny, I felt like I had to carry a gun. You know what I'm saying? And then moving out here, going back to the paranoia, like being around black men, I'm already alarmed. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading body language. I'm looking to see if you got a strap on you. And by the time I was here after about 3-4 months, I'm realizing they ain't even thinking like that, homie.
People ain't even on that type of level.
You automatically already assuming it because where you come from. And you said something important a while ago when you was talking about the transition of a mindset. People feel like it's so many people out here who say, "I want to move to another city." But the truth of the matter is, you can take the mindset to the new city, ain't nothing changed.
Ain't nothing gonna change.
You know what I'm saying? And I realized that even when it comes to black love, bro, I remember going out of the apartment one day, went walking that nice little area, little pool, pond, little fish, all that right there, right? I'm enjoying the scenery. And just because I was enjoying it, I still had my internal, I seen a black dude, black girl, they walking, holding his and her dog. My man automatically, he clown. Like, it was soft to me, you know what I'm saying? But then I literally had to correct that, like, that's what you've been wanting. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's real. Even going back to, when you look at Gotti's situation with, what's her name?
Angela Simmons.
Dude comes straight from the street. Most people think us in the streets like we want the ratchet or the going, and I ain't saying it, vice versa with the women. A lot of the women who in that situation, you just going for what you know. But the truth, you really want the ideal situation of what you always wanted. Gotti always wanted an Angela. We just in that environment, that type of mindset, and you gotta grow to that to where you even able to embrace and receive that. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at dude with the dog, I'm like, then I was like, nah, that's really what I want to do.
Yeah, real
I want to walk and hold hands. Cause my homeboys are laughing at me about that. You know what I'm saying?
really?
They clowning me about that. I want to go through the grocery store and, you know what I'm saying, to hold the hands and all that right there. And then I had another situation where I was at the pool. Black dude threw the girl up in the air. She came down, he kissed her, and my brain did the same thing. Man, he tripping. Because in my mind, I'm thinking everybody watching. It's corny. Like, bro, you don't do that in public. Like, bro, you trip. Like, and then I had another situation with, I was coming out the gym one night. It was like 12 or 1. And I come out of the gym. Y'all think y'all can do that while we talking? You gotta be good to do that.
Yeah, it's mine.
All right, it's on you then.
I know.
Can't beat you unless you move your pieces.
You can talk.
So I'm coming out the gym, and the police ride by, and I was jogging. As soon as I seen the police, I stopped jogging. Because in my mind, back home, the police don't hit the light like you running from a situation.
You nervous, something wrong.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I understand the process of healing coming to a place like this because you realize everybody ain't out to get you. Everybody ain't on some sideways. Everybody ain't trying to manipulate and take advantage of it. And it's a process to really get to that. I'm 3 years in and still realizing, bro, you can go hang with brother them, they cool.
Right.
Like, you can invite them to the house, that's cool. You can go out to eat, ain't nobody, that's cool. And it back home, you just can't think like that. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then what you said too,
I'm
though,
going
bro,
through that
like-
too, bro.
Like,
Yeah.
it's where you at. I mean, like in the mind too, like, cause you could bring that to her. You know what I'm saying? It's environments in Dallas. You know, I'm from Dallas. So
Yeah.
It's environments in Dallas. Like, if you put yourself in that situation,
You can be just like that, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
out
And
there.
it's about your
Yeah,
environment.
bro.
It's about your environment too, though.
It's real
You know
though.
what I'm saying?
And where your mind frame at? Like, cause I done stayed in, you know, different cities, different states, a couple of like months or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By myself, you know, it's a whole different environment.
Yeah.
You don't know where to go. Where to go eat, you gotta ask it. You don't know. You don't know if this
Yeah.
race
Don't
mess
set
with
you
this
up
race.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I'm talking you hours away
Yeah.
from your whole family. You know, you don't want to go to jail if you living wrong, whatever,
right.
all kind of stuff.
I
So,
moved out my neighborhood and felt safer, and I didn't know nobody. Nobody knew where I stayed.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's a process of trying to get into like, damn, can I trust this nigga? Like, don't nobody know where I stay, bro. Like, even my family ain't.
I feel you.
I'm traumatized by
I feel
like
you.
niggas around. I'm maybe broken my shit. You know
Nah,
what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
you.
So
It
it's
takes
like,
a while.
what he said with the girl, if she was in that type of environment, I'm pretty sure she would be like, you gotta watch these dudes over here.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But she knew she wasn't bringing
But she
him
knew-
down into
yeah.
that
That's a good
environment.
woman then right
Yeah,
there.
right.
Because
You know what
she
I'm
she a part of the healing process. She could have
Yeah.
easily been on the same thing. Like, nah, you need to move around.
She plays a major part of the process.
Yeah.
for me.
Come to you.
You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
to the women. Commercial
Yeah.
break me one time for the one time though, because everybody keep asking where can they see the full video. If you ain't got the membership, you ain't gonna see it. So one thing for sure, two things for certain. In order to see the full video, you gonna have to go get that membership. But look, look, quick question though, because I know we've been having
Yeah.
here and there. You know what I'm saying? At what point did you realize you wanted to pivot away from? What was it? Was it a moment? Was it something that happened? Was it just you retired or like what? And what? Because I think it's important. Because I don't think we have enough conversation about black men who really done got to the point of like, man, this old
The transition.
out of the life. Yeah.
Like shit, like I was telling, you know, VFEs earlier, you know, my brother died this year, you know, he got killed by the police. Yeah, I ain't quit working, I ain't gonna lie, you know, it's like I always been like that for a couple years, you know, like up and down, like I don't know, trying to balance out the streets and working or whatever, like damn, I can see where the streets, like my brother just got picked up by the feds, yeah, my other little partner, he just went to state prison or whatever for his first time. So these stories and everything they tell me about, you know, you a young nigga or whatever, you don't know, you know, there's a whole different environment for you and there, all type of emotions, they going through that right now and shit. I done did a lot of stuff to even end up there, but I, you know, got away or whatever, so, you know, how you had that point where you just like,
You want to change the narrative.
like, damn, before I go,
Yeah.
like, why I ain't been or
Right.
whatever, like,
Your
damn.
mind in the process of realizing that this ain't what it is,
This
and
ain't what it
then
is.
you starting to realize your brain is clicking, you're growing,
Yeah.
things are unlatching in your mind,
Start
and
feeling
you
like
starting
you
to see that okay, there's another path, but you straggling that line like I'm so accustomed to this, I was raised on this, and then like you said, I'm gonna be looked at like this,
Yeah.
but in your mind and your heart demanding you which we fight because of peer pressure is telling you, no, man, listen, you can do this. You ain't got to go this route. There is another way. The hell with somebody got to say.
You healing and hurting at the same time.
Yeah, man.
And that's important.
Oh,
That's
man.
important.
And I think I really, you know, that was what Martin Luther King weekend in Austin Parade. You know, they had a parade downtown, so that happened there. What was that? February.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been months.
January,
And at first, it was just hurt or whatever, just want can't go slide on nobody, whatever. No, the police kept him, so you know. I can't go-
You got to sit on it. You got to sit
can't
on
go
it.
shoot up the police
Yeah,
station.
yeah,
right.
So then, you know, everything else that been going on before that or whatever,
Right.
you know, why I'm working or whatever, like that was just, I don't know.
It added to it.
It really, you know what I'm saying? I know we ain't got a lot of time. I really want to commend you because, for one, work ethic, beast. You know what I'm saying? Your word good. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? You do. It's. You already know it's in you. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let you know right here. You know what I'm saying? What I see. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely in you. You know what I'm saying? For you to even share that, that's vulnerability. A lot of black men don't have that. You know what I'm saying? And wherever you're going, you know, I'm rocking with you. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? Any way I can be of any assistance, we most definitely gonna do that. But before we roll, I got you know,
What's
you
that?
you said you from Dallas.
I'm from Delaware.
Okay, your transition from the life, like at some point, we all get like, how do you feel about that life? Because a lot of us, not saying that any of us are, a lot of us get stuck in it because we don't have a way out of it. Have you ever experienced? Have you experienced the being on both ends, trying to figure? I don't want to do it, but I'm trying to figure out what.
See, my thing was, ever since I was younger, I always knew I wanted to be a star.
Yeah.
So shit, I didn't have no better way to get no money, so I was selling drugs and shit.
Yeah.
But I was rapping at a young age, so shit, I was the only nigga on the block selling dope. Goddamn me with a pad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you had two
shit.
jobs. Yeah.
2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I'm doing all that shit. But when I got to seeing niggas older than me, I was like 18, 19. Goddamn me on the block. Niggas going to jail, coming back, doing the same shit. Go to
bro,
jail, come back, do the same
something,
shit.
bro. You
Like, what is you gonna do? Like, you don't want nothing different? Like, I already know what I want different, but I gotta do this right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do this. And I did it so long, you know what I'm saying? Like, and niggas seen me at the bottom.
Yeah.
When I started coming up and started getting some money, the same niggas that was around me tried to goddamn me give me. So it's like, that's where the trust come in, and like, I don't trust nobody, I don't want to be around nobody. I don't know if I talk about this, like, the shit I had, like a little, you know what I'm saying, situation, goddamn. So when everybody and their mama pointed their fingers, I knew it was time to go. I knew it was time to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, so that's where my anxiety, and I be trying to preach to my partners, bro, you can't stop showing, stop doing, stop, you know what I'm saying, stop moving like that. So it's like, I'm still fighting with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, being around people and all that shit, bro. Like,
I feel you on that. That's really one of the main reasons. Not only did I move to Dallas for opportunity, I came out here because people back home will do it to you.
Yeah.
Cross your kids.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? And in that elevation season, you got to watch the people around you closer than
Anybody.
Yeah, strangers are the people who really help me get to where I am. Like people that I,
for real.
you know what I'm saying? It ain't never the people you wish, you know what I'm saying, you
Yeah, they
want to
help
take
you
with you.
both.
And just like I commend the bro, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to commend you too, because you attentive. Like, I pay attention when you hear, like, I see this something you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Your word good. You know what I'm saying? Just like, bro, you always trying to be a part. And like I told you, I done carried that conversation. I done had that conversation with my pops that we had about the transition, the healing. A couple of my homeboys, I ain't even gonna say my homeboy, because I got new homeboys now. I don't even talk to none of my homeboys.
Boy,
You know what I'm saying?
like
I don't even talk to none of them. But while we right here though, I just want to let our three y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it for real, because it's major to have other black men pour back into each other.
And that's what we
that's
need.
what we
don't
need.
have
I feel like all black men need counseling, bro.
Yeah. And real talk.
Real shit,
talk.
bro.
This
Like,
a form
niggas-
of it.
This is a form of it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, this is a form of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
It's
like,
vulnerable.
even when
No
you by
judgment.
yourself, them times when you by yourself,
Yeah.
Cause it's easier doing like this, but when
Yeah.
you by yourself is when you have the hardest time.
Right.
Your thoughts get the best
I'm
of you.
sure, but yeah,
You know
I'm
what I'm
just
saying?
be real, like watching some of his videos, just sitting up.
That shit help, bro.
Be going through it.
Yeah.
That shit, your video, you know,
That's real.
helping me go through it.
That's
At
real.
that time, you might say something that you don't know you saying, like
Yeah.
they needed to hear.
Yeah.
To
I
see
saw- I
somebody
said-
go through what you done went through, what you done 10 years and escape and back
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and the gang and
Yeah.
the end and then got out
Yeah.
and then now it's like you showing it's possible. That because I did this and I got 10 years, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Where you at don't mean
That's
where you
where
at
you're
now,
going.
that's what they ain't where you going. You know what I'm saying?
My main thing was he didn't put it out there like glorifying it. Like,
Right.
I did 10 years,
Right.
I was
Yeah.
locked over my
Right.
pop.
You tried.
Yeah,
It's a lesson with it.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
a
what I'm
lesson.
saying?
And I really want to, cause I know bro got a role. I want to end that with, it's a scripture where it talk about never esteem yourself, let others do it. You know what I'm saying? Like what bro was saying, you know, that cockiness, that pridefulness, that ego amongst us. You know what I'm saying? That really what keep us so divided. You know what I'm saying? Cause when you got ego and you cocky, cause even when starting this, I'm gonna tell you one of my hardest struggles was, I wonder how many black men I can get to really even help make this happen. So the blessing of the Most High, when it was knowing that I don't have no hesitation to hit Greg and say, bro, we filming 9 a.m. in the morning. Like that's major. You know, at first it was a hesitancy. I'm worried about the response. I'm finna hit Mighty and let him, you know what I'm saying? And bro, you've been trying to work out, you an apology. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't owe me no
You know what I'm
apology
saying?
because I understand what you're doing. I'm just
Yeah,
letting you know, hey, I'm
yeah,
ready for
yeah.
it because, like you're saying, I know it's gonna be hard to have people do that.
Real
and that's
talk.
what I was putting out.
Yeah.
I was putting my energy out like, hey, whenever you ready
Yeah.
for me, just pull the
Yeah,
tag.
it
I'm
was
here.
just like that. It was just like
See
that,
the
man.
vision.
Yeah, I see. I see where you're going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I wanted to end it with that, letting, you know what I'm saying, we got to come together. Like, I don't know who watching the interview in Dallas or wherever you at, you know what I'm saying, if it's a way for us to come together and sow into each other vision, because that's the goal I want to get to, you know what I'm saying. The Most High done blessed me, and at this point, it's about blessing other people. You know what I'm saying? You can't get nowhere without no team. Like, you can only get so far.
Right.
And at this point, it's just like, man, I want to build other people around me. I never know when my fall coming.
Yeah.
But if I do and I done help everybody else, and I want to build it with people that I know, like,
You got plenty crutches.
yeah, like Greg, hey, bro, this what's going on. And I don't got to worry about him going to Mighty, man, Joe T done something.
Right.
Like, I know.
It's solid.
It's solid. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it's about, because I ain't never had it. When I go back to the streets and I look at my homeboys and this, we was all snakes. We ain't know nothing about being real. Like, our definition was real, was fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, you know what I'm saying? I wanna build that solid. You know what I'm saying? I done checked myself so many times about, bro, you can't think like that. Bro, you can't. You gotta, and every time I done did it, the people that I done checked myself about, they been solid. And so far, I just want to let y'all know I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Cheers,
everybody been
likewise.
solid.
Tune
Real
again,
talk, real
bro.
talk. Ah, yeah, most definitely.
Sure.
We-
Okay, so boom.
Y'all already know what time it is.
Definitely do this.
But y'all most definitely didn't.
Good.
Yeah.